And now we have a special address by Ms. Prashasti Pareek on digital transformation from tribal city to smart city. Ms. Prashasti Pareek is the Chief Executive Officer of Dahod Smart City Limited, Government of Gujarat. She is a 2014 batch IAS officer of Gujarat cadre. She is the Regional Commissioner of Municipalities Vadodara Zone, handling 26 Nagar Palikas. She also has the charge of CEO Dahod Smart City. I would like to welcome Ms. Pareek to this dais now. Can I have a round of applause for her, please?
Good afternoon to the August gathering here. I'll just have a short presentation, this being an after lunch session. So I'm here to present before you the digital transformation of Dahod Smart City Limited. To put things in context, Dahod is a small town situated on the confluence of Rajasthan, Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh border. It is the district headquarters for Dahod district, which interestingly falls on the Niti Aayog's aspirational districts map, which means that there is a lot of socio-economic gap that has to be bridged on one hand. And we are on the verge of making or in the process of transforming Dahod into a smart city. Sounds a paradox, sounds challenging, but yes, we have taken this as an opportunity. Yes, there have been challenges because of its location, because of the predominantly demographics being tribal dominated, literacy and all these have been challenges. Some indigenous problems are there, but we treat it as an opportunity to transform Dahod into smart city under the smart city mission. One more interesting fact is that out of the 100 cities that have been selected under the Government of India's smart city mission, this is the only Nagar Palika smart city. You can understand that there are a lot of differences between a Nagar Palika and a Nagar Nigam, corporation versus municipality. So this is the only one, others are all corporations. So we are here with these challenges and opportunities. So I start my presentation that how we are using digital technology, as is the flavor of the conference. How we are using digital technology. So this is the city profile. It's a town, as I said, in an area of just 14 square kilometer. This is the floating population is there because of it being a border town, 35,000. And this is the Dahod through lens, like any other tier 2 city. These are the key economic activities, agriculturally predominant activities, agriculture. In fact, Dahod acts as the source of labor, construction and agricultural labor for the entire Gujarat. It is a medical hub, yes, so many good medical facilities have come up by the investment of some private players as well as government. So the sectors that I am going to address today, cover in our presentation today are these. I'll quickly switch to them. So citizen safety and security. So the crux of our presentation, the heart of the smart city is the integrated command and control center. An unimagined, unparalleled and unprecedented for a small city or a town like Dahod, that the integrated command and control center is working there, and it is quite advanced than even the cities like Ahmedabad or Surat. So citizen safety and security, so we have so many CCTV cameras which are also contributing to better law and order management. In fact, we have many crimes which have been detected because of this, along with the Gujarat government's already running Vishwas project for CCTV cameras. So this has video analytics. A very important aspect is women's safety. Well, Gujarat's USP is women's safety. I was also discussing with some of the colleagues during this conference. But Dahod, it has its challenges in that sense because it's a border area, so you can understand these challenges are there. But women's safety, this has added to this integrated command and control center and our cameras. So we also have buses, smart buses. Under this 4 buses we have, which have dynamic routing facility, SOS buttons are there, especially for senior citizens and women citizens. And Gujarat government's home department has she teams, kind of women-headed and women-manned police personnels who are running like anti-Romeo squad in some other states. So this now this team is sitting in our center, ICCC center also, and they are coordinating with their counterparts on the field and contributing to the better women's safety. So this is contributing to a safe city, along with the usual illegal encroachments and general monitoring, surveillance, also stray cattle encroachments. Yes, this was very useful even in its nascent stage. It proved to be quite useful in COVID pandemic. One area was this, that we could monitor containment zones, the movement through that. Then responsive citizen engagement. In present era, we know that citizens have their expectations, increasing aspirations, even in tier 2 and tier 3 cities. They have great aspirations from government. So, and there is a will to, we as government servants, we also have grown in this culture and we have a will to engage with citizens. But often there are no seamless platforms, effective communication channels to communicate. So we have this as part of responsive citizen engagement through Integrated Command and Control Center. We have a website, mobile application is there. GIS-based complaints are there, so we can also know the location of the complainant or the citizen. Then there are kiosks, simple direct delivery route at the public places like the Tehsildar office, contact center is there, and yes, emergency call box is there at various smart poles in the market and public places. This was in fact useful during the COVID pandemic again. So people could see the visual displays where we could give them the lockdown guidelines, give them the messages, IEC messages, and also this has a SOS button where the distress calls can be made by the citizens. So this through this responsive citizen engagement, we have better citizen connect, and obviously that increases the trust of the citizens in the government, and we have standard operating procedures to address the complaints, redirecting the complaint to the concerned department and the table. So this has in fact robust escalation mechanism has come up, and I'll repeat that the trust of the citizens has gone up, belongingness towards the city has come up. And logically, this leads to citizen empowerment. If they can seamlessly and effectively communicate with the government functionaries without any hindrances, this increases the empowerment and the trust level. So through the mobile application website, all this has led to even an outsider. This is important because, as I said, there is floating population of around 35,000 in the city. So they can learn about the amenities, toilets, facilities available, and the other features of the city through this app and other platforms. So this is the heart of the smart city platform, that the smart governance we are using. And this is directly what our topic is about, digital transformation using technology. So we have a connected Dahod now. We can connect directly to citizens through the platforms that I already discussed. The smart pole and smart components, this has one SOS is there that people can give distress calls. Then we have data is being, presently we are in the phase of data creation. We are collecting data, environmental sensor data, rain sensor data, location component is attached, which will later help us in analysis. And ICCC application is the heart of this whole mission for us. It has the smart poles have RLVD, that is red light violation detection, and street light violation detection cameras, ANPR cameras are there. All these are inbuilt here, and this has definitely helped police also in crime detection. Now, for any urban local body, for the ones in urban sector, we know the biggest aim and the fundamental aim that we look forward is a cleaner and greener city. And in the bigger picture of smart Swachh Bharat mission also, cleaner city comes the basic and first responsibility for any urban local body. So no smart city mission can be smart without smart waste management. So we have the garbage collection is completely monitored through this, remotely through this integrated command and control center. We can track the location, route of our vehicles, which have been fitted with GPS. But even the dustbins that we have distributed to the public commercially and in residences, they have RFID tags attached, so that can read, and we can know in the integrated command and control center only that which areas have been unaddressed, which are the nuisance points or collection points which have been left uncollected today. So city bus service, as I already said, along with the safety quotient, it also has the environment quotient attached to it. We are promoting pooling public transport through this. And this project is in progress, will be completed in 2 months or 3 months, which is the smart water SCADA. So we have turbidity meters for quality as well as quantity of water. So remotely we can check the leakage of water also. So water SCADA is also coming up. We are at the verge of providing water in terms of quality and quantity as per WHO standard. Now, crisis management. No project can be complete if it does not serve in the times of crisis or disaster. So this has already been proven. Trial run was there during the COVID pandemic. When this project was still in progress, we had visual messaging displays which were used. Telemedicine was used. This is very important. As I told that this is a tribal district, so we have restricted, meaning in their own interest, we have restricted the people's movement from villages to cities. So it's a hub and spoke model. One PHC or CHC that acts as hub, and there are 10 spokes where people have taken benefit of specialist doctors for their diagnosis through telemedicine. And what if this whole crisis management machinery itself goes into crisis? If there is some natural or man-made disaster, if this website itself comes down, then what? So we have a disaster recovery mode, it switches on, and we have a cloud backup for this. We have tested this as well. And fortunately for us, this project, an ambitious project, this was inaugurated by none other than Honorable Prime Minister of India. And this was also again put to use. This program was thronged by about 3 lakh visitors during his inaugural program. So the influx of buses, we can just imagine 3 lakh visitors coming through, many vehicles, buses, government and private. So this was monitored through again ICCC, their movement. Going way forward, Dahod, as I told, it's a evolving district and evolving city. There are colleges, engineering college, ITI colleges, so this would be internship. Students are presently also coming for internship, for exposure visits to the center. Going forward, we hope that it will also provide employment benefits to the indigenous children. Also, no project can be in urban sector. We often see that there are huge assets, ambitious assets being given to the urban local bodies, but the bottleneck is that there is no maintenance is there, and revenue model is not there. So the sustainability itself is in question. So in this sense, we have been approached by some private agencies, for example, for the visual messaging displays where they will post their advertisements, so we can have revenue generation also. So as I told that we are presently in the data creation phase, and data is power in the present scenario. So going forward, we also look for data monetization. And climate change, one of the biggest challenges that is faced by mankind today, even that has not been untouched by this ambitious application. So environment sensors have been also installed in this, which are also measuring the air quality index. So ultimately, what was for the citizens has been dedicated to the citizens, connected to the roots in their own way. So this is Worli painting, and this is the front elevation of our ICCC facade, where the local artisans themselves have embellished this painting on the facade. So with this, I close my presentation, and thank you so much for this patient listening and giving me an opportunity to showcase a small city on the map of smart city. And before you all, you all are cordially invited to visit our city, and also we are open to your suggestions and feedback also. Thank you so much.